Hi beauty babes and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if you've never been here before. Today I thought I would talk to you about where I have been, and I would talk to you about what's gone on because it's been quite a long time since I've really done any videos. I mean, seriously, yeah, it's been ages. I mean, it's been not a hot minute, you know? So I thought I would just come on and explain where I have been. I'm still about, I'm still here. There's been a lot going on, a lot going on. Some of you may know that I had massive surgery. Yep, I went and had a breast reduction. And I thought I would do a question and answer on that, but I'd like you to put your questions below if you want to ask anything, and I will be brutally honest about the whole thing. I'm not going to cover it up. I'm not going to cover anything up whatsoever. So yeah, there's been that. There's been obviously COVID. We lost a family member, which then led on to me having a bit of a breakdown, which wasn't great. I got through that. I had my exams to get through. I'm now actually working as a TA, which is what I wanted to do. So a lot of my time is now spent at work. So this is now going to be way sort of way bottom of the list compared to how it used to be. It used to be where I just used to do my photography business, which was out of school hours, so a weekend or an evening, etc. But when the kids were at school during the day, I virtually had nothing to do. So that's why I started up my YouTube channel as a hobby. It's still a hobby and I still enjoy doing it. I still enjoy sitting down and talking to you guys, because you guys have got me through so much at the end of the day. So yeah, there's been that. There's been working obviously at school, and there's been a lot of work at school, and I've really enjoyed it. And yeah, that's basically where I have been. I mean, the thing with losing a relative to this horrible illness, this horrible disease, this horrible virus, is that it makes you realise how important it is to spend time with your loved ones. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm still wearing my mask when I go out. Wherever I go, I'm still wearing my mask. I know we've had official Freedom Day in the UK, but it doesn't feel like Freedom Day because all these people are getting pinged saying that they need to self-isolate, and a lot of them are just like a mistake, because we read that there was this one person that had got pinged and they had been on their canal boat home for 2 weeks. They hadn't even left, and then they got a ping to say that they needed to go into isolation. Where is the logic in that? Where is the logic in that? And it's really difficult, because I know that there's a lot of children that have been taken out of school early so that they can go on a holiday, and their parents need to make sure that they isolate before going on holiday. And a friend of mine, this is exactly what she done. She's been pinged and been told that they've got to self-isolate because her son has been at school and come into contact with the virus. And he hasn't been, because she took him out of school early to make sure that he wouldn't have to go into isolation. It's just absolutely horrendous. I mean, when are things going to get back to normal? Are we ever going to get back to normal? What are your thoughts on that? What are your thoughts on mask wearing? Because there are a lot of people that are like, do you know what? I'm sick of the mask. I want to just be able to just have my life and be free. And then there are other people that still wear their mask, not because they feel they're at risk, but because they don't want to put other people at risk, because you might inadvertently breathe on someone that they then take it back home to one of their loved ones and they end up losing them. And that's the whole thing, isn't it? I mean, it's like, where do you stand on the COVID vaccination? I've now had my second dose. Mine got put back because of having my operation. I'd have been done months ago had I not had my op. But what do you think on the whole situation of, you know, we need to be double vaccinated to be able to go to things, to be able to go to like the football. I mean, like the Wembley effect has had a massive knock-on effect. It's like it's put everything into chaos. And you know, it was a test event to see how things would go. You look at the numbers of COVID viruses, they're going up. But what do you think about being vaccinated? Are you one of these people that feel like it's your right not to be vaccinated and you should still have a normal life? There is so much to, you know, to think about, because, you know, everybody has an opinion and everybody has a right to an opinion. So we've got all that going on at the moment as well. Do I still love makeup? Oh heck yeah, I still love my makeup. I still collect my makeup. I'm makeup free today, as you can see, but that's because I'm actually quite happy with my skin is at the moment. My skin is really good. If you want me to do a video about my skincare routine at the moment, and please, you know, message me, comment down below, and I'm more than happy to do that. Okay, sweetheart. Yeah, I'm more than happy to do a video on my skin. My hair is my hair doesn't want to play today. My hair doesn't want to play. Oh well, never mind. So yeah, if you want to ask me any questions about my operation, my breast reduction, if you want to talk to me about the situation that's going on at the moment, want to find out about where if you want to find out what exams I've been taking, you know, just message down below. It's no problem. I mean, I'll be honest. I never done my GCSEs at school. That is one of my biggest regrets. But at the same time, had I have done my GCSEs at school, I possibly wouldn't have gone into the work that I went into, and then I wouldn't have met my husband, and then I wouldn't be where I am. I wouldn't have my daughter, and yeah, there's all that. But I decided that I wanted to do something with my life. I didn't want to just be Sophia's mum anymore. I didn't want to just be mummy at home suffering with fibromyalgia and other issues where I can't feel the tips of my fingers at all. I mean, my fingers are now completely numb. My face is now completely numb, and I've had an MRI, and I've also had some nerve testing done where they put these wires onto, and then they send electric shocks down your fingers, and it measures your nerves. And my nerves are all okay, so it's in here. So we've had all that to go through because they didn't know whether I had multiple sclerosis or functional neurological disorder. I still haven't had the results back. This is going back a few weeks ago now, so I'm a little bit in limbo. But either way, for a functional neurological disorder, like, explains so many symptoms that I've been getting. But it's like having the multiple sclerosis without having the multiple sclerosis. Yeah, so it was like functional neurological disorder, and didn't know if, you know, it's basically like multiple sclerosis but without the scarring. I know that sounds ridiculous, but it's like the brain isn't quite connected to your brain is not connected to the rest of your body. Your brain isn't functioning properly. It's not sending the right signals in the right places. And they can't see that on a scan, unfortunately. And he was saying to me that he had like 3 or 4 people going to him every week with showing signs of multiple sclerosis, and doing tests and finding out there isn't multiple sclerosis there. And you know, for years people didn't believe the patients. They were like, oh yeah, it's all in their head. I mean, theoretically, yeah, it is all in their head, but then, you know, so is fibromyalgia. It's where the brain doesn't work properly. It's not connecting properly. So yeah, we've got all that going on at the moment as well. But you know, it's down to the fact that I've been doing TA work that this has come about, because I've been working with smaller kids. I now work with older kids, but working with the smaller kids and doing up shoelaces and coats and zips and whatever, and like doing the fine motor skills, just not happening. Just not happening. I literally cannot feel. I can't feel anything. And there's parts of, I mean, here I'm completely numb. Here I can't feel a thing here. There's all sorts of symptoms anyway. And my balance is off. My balance is completely screwed. My eyesight is bad, and it's not the same every day. Some days I can see through my glasses, and some days I cannot. It's very, very up and down. My hearing. Sometimes my hearing's good. Sometimes my hearing, I can't hear hardly anything. I feel like I'm underwater. And there's been nothing wrong with my ears. There's been no blockage in my ears, but it's one of them things where you just don't know. You don't know what it is. And my hubby's like, why do you need to know what it is? Why can't you just live with the fact that this is what you've got? And I'm saying, well, I kind of need to know, because I feel like it's closure to me. It's complete closure to know what it is, and that it isn't just me going completely crazy. And because the other thing that it could be is, you know, the fracture to my skull. I mean, you know, there's no two ways about it. The fracture to my skull caused a lot of damage when I was 5 months old. They didn't have the capabilities back then to see what was wrong, what long lasting damage could be done. So, you know, perhaps the function, the FND, we'll just stick to FND. The FND could indeed be caused by that. And they've said that CBT can actually help. I don't understand, but apparently the CBT can break the neurological pathways and build new ones. So I'm kind of excited to find out if I can actually do this, and if it would work. I mean, if it would work, it'd be fantastic, because I'd love to be able to feel again. I'd love to be able to, you know, feel the ends of my fingers and feel my face and feel parts of my body that I can't feel because there's no sensation at all. I'd love to be able to walk down the street and not topple over because my balance is gone. I'd love to be able to, like, get outside and run about and shout at the kids, you know, not shout at the kids, but you know, play. But I can't, because like I end up peeing myself. But that could be perimenopausal. That could be the fact that there's so many different things that could be going on. It's just ludicrous. But the list of symptoms that I gave to the doctor was like as long as my arm. It was just, you know, all this that I have struggles with. And my problem that I had was he didn't listen to me. He didn't listen to everything I had to say. And I wanted to say to him, would you please just listen? So, you know, we'll see. We'll see what happens from the MRI. I might have to end up having a lumbar puncture, which I'm not really looking forward to, because I've had 2 of them before, and believe you me, they're not the best things in the world. I'd much rather poke my eyes out. No, I wouldn't much rather poke my eyes out with sticks, actually, because I think that would be majorly uncomfortable. So anyway, do you like my I've got a new dress. It's what I've never been able to wear a top like this before, because normally I couldn't wear anything that could show my shoulders off, but now I can. So with the booby job, I have gone down from being able to possibly get a hammock. So I've gone down from like a 48 double K. No, sorry, I got that wrong. 38 double K to a 38C. So I had £5 of breast tissue removed, and it has changed my life. Hello, Winnie. Oh yes, and if you probably haven't guessed already, we have a new kitty cat. Yeah, so in case you did miss it, this is Pippa. And she's not camera shy, are you? No. Who's that up there? Look. Who's that up there? Oh, what? You not? No, it's because you want my background, don't you? Because you want my background. You've been trying to pull my background down. No, you don't. So yeah, that was Pippa. So yeah, there's been a lot going on. It's really difficult to summarise it all, but it's been one heck of a ride this year already. But anyway, I hope that you guys are all okay. I hope that you're all fine. I'm sorry that this has just been story time and there's been no me showing any makeup. I have got makeup to show you, but I'm going to do that in a separate video as well. I'm going to do a get ready with me. I will be up in my bathroom and I will just be putting my makeup on, and then I will tell you the products that I'm using as we go along. I like doing my chatty videos. I think they're okay if I'm in the mood to do a chatty video, which clearly today I'm in a chatty mood. I'm in a chatty mood. By the way, my watch. This was a bargain. This was 20 quid off of Amazon. And it is, I don't know if you can see very well, but it's got a picture of Soph on there. But it's great. I love it's connected to my phone. It's a knockoff, I think, of an iPhone, but it works. So if you are interested in my watch, I will put a link down below. Other than that, that's me signing off for today, and I hope you guys are all right, and sending you much love. Love you all. Stay safe and keep in touch. And yeah, it's a bye-bye from me from now. See you later, baby babes. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye. Mwah.